1963, he's been in this business. 62 years. Entertaining, traveling the roads, singing his heart out. Do y'all remember what phone books are? When I was a kid, I told somebody this young man could sing the phone book, and it would be great. We were in a hotel one time, and he did that for me. He said, hey, he said, what's that name there, D? And D read that name off, and he sung it. This man could sing the phone book or anything else you want. Some call him the Sultan of Soul. I've heard him referred to as the youngest of the old timers. I just call him my friend, and one of the best friends that me or a song ever had. When it comes to the soulful sound of bluegrass music, it don't get no better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together and make welcome the legendary Larry Sparks and his Lonesome Ramblers.
shining from above. I fell in love the night I saw her. On the tin she bore me. One night I took a ride just across the line. I picked her up in a pickup truck. She broke this heart of mine. Her mother said no, she's my only daughter. We got married on the Tennessee border.
We'll get the bass down in the front just a little bit. Yeah. We got a ring up here. Got a ringer. Down here. Might hit that bass one more time there, G. That's better.
I told you boys to make me sound as good as you can. Howdy, howdy, folks. It's good to be with you at the Stanley Memorial Festival once again. That's good to see you folks out here and still coming to the festival and supporting it. The Stanley brothers, Carter and Ralph, and now Ralph too is keeping it going. We're glad to be here this year, myself and all the Lonesome Ramblers, my band, the Lonesome Ramblers. And we're going to try to get all the songs we can in for you. Hope you'll enjoy our songs and what we'll be doing. If you don't, well, we'll work harder for you. I think, can you hear me okay, everybody?
Yeah,
Okay, I think I'm a little bit roary in my monitors up here.
He's got a lot of low end on his voice up here.
A lot of roar in my voice. I don't like that. I'll say check, 1, 2, 3, 4, chive, 5, 6, man. Check, 1, 2, man. That's better, man.
Get better.
Yeah, I'm better. As we go along, I'll introduce the fellas to you, tell you who they are. On the bird, what is it? Yeah, that's fine, yeah, sure. Yeah. Tell you who all the boys are and introduce them to you and stuff like that. After I feature myself. I recorded this song back in 1878, or 1978. I was on the porch by myself, out on the porch. And before I recorded it, I needed a kickoff for it to make it sound, to suit the song on the guitar. So, well, if I kick it off myself, it'll be cheaper that way. If I start the song myself. So I worked it out, and I did. And it sounded like this. I had no friends on the porch. No friends at all. Hey, mama, here's a letter from your son. Well, I think my city days are done, mama, and it ain't been 3 weeks since I came. Hey, mama, I do remember what you said. Say your prayers before you go to bed, son. And remember, city women ain't the same. I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home on where the blue much perfume, I thought I'd drown. And the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. Hey, I fell like a flower from the vine. Oh, she was pretty, Lord knows. Thought that she would bring me joy. She laughed, she called me country boy home. And after she had been so kind, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home where the blue grasses grow and the firelight shimmers and shines. All right, I'm gonna do a little guitar picking for you folks, try to right now. And this is one I've also recorded one time over the years. And I'm gonna play it for you, or try to. All the fellows that join in and take a part of it, help me out on it. Want your voice?
Sure.
Want your voice?
Why, sure.
I'll start it off myself. And you might have heard this little guitar picking tune, Carter's Blues. How about that? Saw a look in her eyes, she was dreaming of something, and I knew it took her far away. She told me she'd been missing her mama, call her sweet yesterday. She said, take me back to West Virginia. I've been gone way too long. Wanna go back to West Virginia. Take me back to my mountain home. I can't relive the days of my childhood. I like to see where I came from. That old playground, a one-room schoolhouse, the path we walked when the day was done. Said, take me back to West Virginia. I've been gone way too long. Wanna go back to West Virginia. Take me back to my mountain home. I long to see that little white church house where we prayed for the lost and we sang Rock of Ages. I got to know the man on the cross. He said, take me back to West Virginia. I've been gone way too long. Wanna go back to West Virginia. Take me Thank you. That's a little tune I recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, 1972 for Starday Records, and King Gusto, all the company that are combined in about 1972. You remember that, don't you?
I remember. I do.
I thought you would.
I do remember very well.
You've not aged much at all. Luke Mundy is our banjo player here, Luke Mundy. Luke is from Nashville, Tennessee. You're here today with, brought your dog with you, didn't you?
We brought our daughter with us.
That's a pretty good size one, I'll tell you that.
She's a good girl.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you so much. Kentucky Chimes is the name of that. That's still available somewhere, something I have recorded someplace. I don't know where it's at. I have many songs, and so many songs, I've got to learn them again, a lot of them. I have so many songs. The next one I want to sing you is one of the first songs I recorded with my band. It's called I Broke Her Heart, She Broke My Jaw. This is what I wanted to talk about right here. A face in the crowd on your wedding day. You tossed me a rosebud from your bridal bouquet. Tears in my eyes, a face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose, your gown of white satin, my half worn out clothes. I knew you loved one time. Your love now he holds. I'm the face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose. I heard someone say, the man with the rosebud from your bridal bouquet, was he kind and special, or was he just a friend? I heard you speak softly. He was only a friend. A face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose, your gown of white satin, my half worn out clothes. I knew you loved one time. much a face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose. My goodness, ain't that something else? That's what she said. Hope you like that. That's also on one of my albums somewhere. We'll have to find it one of these days, see which one is on. I recorded it many years ago. Okay, now we're going to move along, and we've got a new album coming out. It should be out soon. I was hoping maybe to have it now, but I don't have it now. It's going to be titled Way Back When. Way Back When is a story of a way back when of people's lives a little bit, and I think you'll enjoy it. And it's called Way Back When. I have a lot of new songs on it. I've got a Civil War song, Fields of Gettysburg will be on it, and I have a lot of new songs and some of the older ones, a couple gospel songs. Way Back When, and it should be out on Rebel Records not before too long. And we hope y'all will maybe get a copy of it. We appreciate it. I think it's a pretty good album. It turned out pretty good.
It did turn out good.
You did some good fiddle playing on it too. Yeah. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do that tune we did on it. You started off on the fiddle.
We did an instrumental on it.
It was an instrumental, yeah. Let's do that, and this is called the Sleeping Lula. Sleeping Lula. Sleeping Lula. The fiddle, the mandolin. I'll make them sound good. Let me get ready for it. I hope you'll watch for our album, Way Back When. Tells a good story. And the cover will have, I'm supposed to put I've got an old 31 Model A I'm supposed to put on the cover, along with some 1930 gas pumps on it, right by the old Model A. That's what kind of the cover's going to look like. So you might want to, if you see that, an album that looks like that, that's it. Okay. Playing the fiddle with me for quite some time, really. He's used to be off and on, but now he's on. Been on for a long time. He also makes his home close to Nashville, there, Tennessee, up north of Nashville a little bit. And does the fiddle playing on this new album and several of my songs that I have recorded. Mike Fagan on the fiddle. Michael? tune. It's an old time tune. Heard my grandpa play that. I recorded that in 1953 from Jackson County, Kentucky. Doss Russell. Yes, Lewis Doss Russell. That's who I named my son, D. Sparks, after Doss. Larry Doss Russell. Right there he is. Larry Doss Sparks. That's my son on bass. He's older than me. Now, moving along with some more songs for you. Are you enjoying what we're doing? I just check, once in a while I check to see. I got one we recorded here on one of my later albums. And I'll get ready for this. We have a lot of show dates coming up too. We want to mention a few of them on the stage here to you today. I'll get into that later. Got Jeff Brown with us from over at Lebanon Country, Virginia. We're going to do a show. We'll come out, he'll come out here and talk about that later this year. I want to sing one. I'm going to sing the Blue Virginia Blues. Are you ready? Start it off, let me turn around, I'm not ready yet. If I do like this, I'm going to mess something up. So I got to back up, then turn. Now I'm ready. There it is. Virginia rain's coming down. Friend, I'm here to tell you it's no pleasure when you're all alone, a stranger to the town. Don't take me wrong, I do like East Virginia, and Richmond's full of hospitality, except for one Virginia girl I know that made a perfect love break out of me. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world can break your heart like Virginia girls. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. She called me up in St. Paul, Minnesota. Said I need you here in Richmond right away. Take the bus and I'll meet you at the station. Bring some clothes, I might want you to stay. My bus pulled in the station late this evening. There ain't a soul around this place but me. She must have changed her mind or she's forgotten. Her name ain't in the phone directory. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world can break your heart like Virginia girls. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. for a taxi, a warm and cozy place to lay me down. Instead of standing on in the street while the cold Virginia rain is coming down. Blue, Virginia blue. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world that break your heart like Virginia girls. There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Oh, there ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. Thank you so much. Blue, Virginia blue. Playing the mandolin for me and doing a fine job. Sings with me and been with me for a little while now. Doing a good job. Takes care of all my sales. And people that want to take me home with them, or us home with them by the way of a CD, well, he makes that possible. Evan Wilson on the mandolin. Evan, you want to make a speech now? I wonder if we can later. Go ahead and make it now.
Might as well.
Yeah, go ahead and make a speech now. Go ahead.
So yeah, Larry mentioned that, oh my goodness, I talk a lot louder than I sing, I reckon. We've got all Larry's merchandise here underneath that red tent, towards the back of the crowd there. Yeah, I'm starting to roar a little bit. Might be an alien attacking or something going on. There's a low roar and a high roar all at the same time. Anyways, folks, if you want to take a little piece of Larry Sparks home with you, you can do so by means of a CD. And we've also got a couple other little hidden gems over at the table. We've got some table exclusive CDs. These are CDs you can't get anywhere else. They're not online. You can't get them on Amazon or any place like that. These are only sold at our table. And yeah, you can't beat a CD. I shared this thing on social media the other day that said, the best way to support the musicians you love is to buy their physical media. It's real convenient to be able to download and stream what you've got, but if you really love your entertainment, your live entertainment, the best way to support is by means of a CD or a record. Speaking of records, we've got just a handful of copies of Larry Sparks' It's Just Me. That's his latest release on Rebel Records, featuring Larry and Larry D. Also, oh yeah, that's right, Larry Doss. We've also got some caps over on the table. We have 2 left, I believe. You guys have picked them all up right here before the show, and we do thank you kindly for that. But there are 2 more, I believe, so whoever can get to the table first might get them. Okay. Speaking of this latest album, Rebel put out a video on YouTube on their official channel. You can look it up. And it's got Larry, he's playing his guitar, and there's his clothesline, and there's a pair of blue jeans kind of waving in the wind in this video. You might know what I'm talking about. Larry might know what I'm talking about. Him said he don't know. He don't know. He said there was a lot of old aprons hanging on this clothesline too. So I guess we had a request to do this one actually, Larry. Excuse me, Mike. Anyways, folks, I'm gonna hush up. We're gonna be over at our table underneath the red tent, towards the back of the crowd there. We'll be there after the show. Larry's gonna be over there, and if you do decide to get anything, he'll be happy to sign.
Thank you, Evan. That's good speech you made there. Now this is one that they put on the video. I don't know if it's still on the video or not. I don't know.
As far as I know.
I don't know. But if it ain't, it ain't. If it is, it is. Mama's apron strings. Mama wore one for years, wiped away our tears, used it to bring in apples in the fall. of the year. Carried sweet corn that she grew, made it look a little new. But to me there wasn't nothing Mama's apron couldn't do. They don't use them quite as much today. We sure could use them to wipe some tears away. I sure do miss the comfort it could bring, 'cause my world was wrapped together with Mama's apron strings. The front pockets where she hid all the treasures for us kids. Thought it might turn honest love, but you know it never did. Now she's with the Lord up there on a nail by the stairs. It's easy for me to see her in that apron hanging there. They don't use her quite as much today. We sure could use it to wipe some tears away. I sure do miss the comfort it could bring, 'cause my world was tied together with Mama's apron strings. Thank you so much, Mama's Apron Strings. Good little story there. Hope you like that. You know, back when bluegrass music was called bluegrass in 1946, that's when they named it bluegrass. That's when Bill Monroe named it bluegrass. And there's three names that I always think that is what put the music on the map. That's Bill Monroe, of course, and then we have the Stanley Brothers, and right here in this country, yeah, and Platinum Scruggs. All three names. That's the three names that took the music and put it on the path, cut that path. And everybody that's in bluegrass today or whatever, we all come after those names. They're first because they cut that old path for us. And there's a few people after them that made some good marks, do good things in other bands. But that was the original ones. And so in my music, I look at that old path and I have respect for it. Who put it there? Now, I'm keeping my music right on that old path. I'm keeping it real, and I'll always do that. I don't have to change. I like shade tree to sit under. I like shade tree to sit under.
Yeah.
If the tree don't fall. No, really. I'll keep my music on the old path. And that's the way I want to do it. And I have my own way of singing and playing, just like Monroe, Flatt and Scruggs, and the Stanley Brothers. They all sound different. They all had different styles, different sounds. And a lot of bands after that had different sounds, and I have a different sound. I followed it, and I sing and play it my own way. I feel like, well, I've been in the business, like you said, 62 years now, and this is the 62nd year right now. And over the United States, clear across the United States, Canada, Japan, everywhere. But I seem like I feel like I've traveled every road in the United States, I believe. I feel like I've traveled every one of them. But I've done it my way. Yes, I've done it my way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It's great to be. I'm glad to see Ralph too, keeping the festival going here. Yeah. Sure am. He's doing a good job keeping it up, and we sure appreciate him doing that. Keeping Ralph's name here, Ralph Stanley and Carter, Stanley Brothers, name here going. They were very popular. Stanley Brothers were in their time. Very popular singers, very popular band there, the Stanley Brothers, with the Clinch Mountain Boys, they called it. I had the opportunity to work with Carter and Ralph when I was young. I can say when I was young now. But with Carter and Ralph, they liked what I did on the guitar, and the way I played. So I went with them. I played shows, and then Carter passed away in '66, and Ralph asked me to sing with him, sing the lead vocal with him after that. In February, he came back out in February of '67, and that's when I went back with him for 3 more years and sang with Ralph. We did a lot of albums, cut a lot of albums with Ralph. You might have some of them, but we did a lot of recording together. Ralph Stanley and Curly Ray Klein, myself, Melvin Goins, all of us there together for a long time. But, you know, they're gone now. They're gone, and it's sad because most of the old generation of music and bluegrass, they're gone. And I'm trying to keep it going. Thank you, both of you. And I will keep it going as long as I can.
Yes.
It's Madeline playing time.
Yeah.
Evan, what you got?
Well, you mentioned the 3 names.
We're doing the Bill Monroe Home Place Festival in September, the second week in September. And let me see that, man. Let me see that thing, man. Rhonda Benson will be there. Let's see, we got, oh, excuse me. Oh, man, I'm sorry, you know. Myself and Rhonda Benson will be there on the festival, and tell who else will be there. Jerusalem Ridge, Rosine, Kentucky. Try to make it if you can. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy that place. Bill Monroe's home place.
Yeah, it looks like we got some familiar faces here with the Cody Norris Show. We got Rhonda Vincent in the Rage, Joe Mullins, Junior Sis, Wyatt Ellis, Lorraine Jordan, and of course, Saturday, September 13th, Larry Sparks and the Lonesome Ramblers. For more information on Jerusalem Ridge Festival, you can go to JerusalemRidgeFestival.com.
We got these at our table, right? Still
That's
got some
right.
of these? Okay.
Yeah, we've got these packs of flyers, and we've also got a CD mailing order list on there.
Well, why don't you play one of Bill Monroe tunes?
Let's do it.
All right, why don't you do that? Let me see you do it.
Want to face this way?
Here we go. What's the name of it?
McKinley's Mark.
I don't know, but let's play it anyway.
Well, hang on. I have a broken string.
Why don't we play a Bill Monroe tune?
Here it is.
Very good, very good. I think Bill will be proud of you playing that. There you go. McKinley's March, all right. Yeah, he's the only one plays it, I think. That's for sure. Okay. I got a song called The Last Suit You Wear. If y'all want to keep up with us in the future, I have a new website that's being built, and it's built now. You can get on it, but it's not finished. LarrySparksMusic.com. That's LarrySparksMusic.com.
Yes, sir.
That's LarrySparksMusic.com. If you want to go to Facebook, Larry Sparks, just Larry Sparks on the Facebook. There's all kinds of Larry Sparks on there, all kinds of colors and everything. Big, little, you name it. All kinds of languages. On Facebook, Larry Sparks. Keep up with us, or some of our show dates coming up in the future. Appreciate it. Banker Mole, plane went down just 3 miles south of town on a 40-acre farm he foreclosed on. I can hear him say it now. Money's all, but I safely say that he's dead wrong. The last suit you wear won't need no pockets. You can't take it with you when you go. When that handful of dirt goes back into the earth, what you only heaven knows. You know, he always said you gotta dress for success, and he wore the very best that money could buy. He made a fortune in his time. Now he leaves it all behind. They ought to write this on the stone there where he died. The last suit you wear won't need no pockets. You can't take it with you when you go. When that handful of dirt goes back into gospel album I have out, all gospel. It's called Ministry and Song. And I'm going to do a song from that right now. There's a lot of some old gospel songs and some new gospel songs on it. If you don't have it, well, someday you might like to get it. We have a few with us too. Ministry and Song. And there is a ministry in this CD. About 3, thinking of all the blessings the Lord has given to me, how Jesus paid the price that day on Calvary, how He reached out His hand, touched my eyes, made me see all over me, all over me. The Lord has poured His blessings all over me, all over me. All over me. The Lord has poured His blessings all over me. Pardon and forgiveness, they are priceless, can't you see? And believing in our Savior, they are given abundantly. All the blessings of heaven are raining down on me. All the memories of God, when He heard my plea, all over me, all over me. The Lord has poured His blessings all over me, all over me, all over me. The Lord has poured His blessings all over me. I think that song says a lot, all over me. That's on the Ministry and Song CD I have. Okay, I'm going to get ready for the guest to come out on stage with me. That's Judy Marshall. Judy, are you out there? Are you back there?
We got Dan. We got Dan too.
We got Dan 2. What are we going to do with Dan 2? We have a Dan 3.
There's a Ralph 2 and Dan 2.
This is a song that actually I recorded this with Ralph Stanley first years ago. I did. And I'm going to sing it today.
How you doing there, buddy?
I got this recorded somewhere too. And it's called Going Up Home to Live in Green Pastures.
What's that?
How's the mental attitude?
Yeah, we was talking with you a little bit, Larry, out back there a while ago outside.
What's that?
We were talking about the Lord and how you abide in Him
Yes.
day after day and how
Yes.
good He is. And I love that song you just sung about the blessings all over me. That's a
Strive to
wonderful
do that.
song.
Strive to do that.
Always love to hear Larry sing, and always, especially the gospel songs. He sings with such conviction and all that. But,
Well, that's given to me from God.
amen. That's right.
I believe in our God and Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I follow them. They're first in my life.
That's right, brother.
Yours? Yours?
Oh, yes.
Dan too?
Yes. Dan's a work in progress, but we all are, of course, too, you know.
Troubles and trials often betray those haunting the weary, fighting to stray. But we shall walk beside the still water with the good shepherd leading the way. Over the home to living green pastures where we shall live and die evermore. Even the Lord will be in that number when we have reached that heavenly shore. Those who have strayed were sought by the Master. He who once gave His life for the sheep. Out on the mountain, still He is searching, bringing them in forever. Going up home to living green pastures where we shall live and die evermore. Even the Lord will be in that number when we have reached that heavenly shore. We will not heed the voice of the stranger, for he would lead us home to despair. Following on with Jesus our Savior, we shall all reach that country so fair. Going up home to living green pastures where we shall live and die evermore. Even the Lord will be in that number when we have reached that heavenly shore. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Dan. That's an old gospel song we did years ago, on upon the living green pastures. Okay. Let's move along and let's see here now. We've got a lot of songs to do yet. You all having a good time with us, we hope? Huh? Yeah, where's Jeff at? Jeff Brown, where's he at? You better get Jeff out, Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown used to play bass for me and sing tenor, and did a good job for me. Jeff, a nice hand. Jeff Brown.
How you doing, boss?
You recorded several songs.
Yeah, we was back there trying to think of them. There was a bunch of them, but
Yeah.
we couldn't think of the first song. But I got to do spent several years with Larry, and I came back and done a little bit
more runs with him, and I got to record 4 records with Larry, and it was very much a pleasure to do so, to record with the greatest bluegrass singer in the world, in my opinion. And my other opinion is Carter and Ralph Stanley.
What'd you say about me?
I said, you're the greatest lead singer in bluegrass music. Thank you. Appreciate that. But there's a lot of, I'll get off of this just a second, but there's a lot of singers, y'all all do that. And I'm looking at 2 of them on this board up here. And if you want to learn how to sing bluegrass music, you buy Carter and Ralph Stanley records, get every one of them you can get your hands on. And I found it an honor to learn from him, because he learned from them as well. And I know y'all give Larry another good hand. He's a great singer. Really honored to be up here with you, sir. But what do you want to do first here? I'm sorry.
Well, can we do Smoky Mountain Memories?
I think we can, yeah.
I think we'll probably try that.
You want me to talk
We might
about
mess
this?
it up, we'll try.
Yeah. Who's going to sing with us?
Well, we got the guy named Evan Wilson back here. He's going to sing.
Are you going to sing with me here? You're pretty tall. I'll do. Hey, how you doing, Ray? I'll do the high baritone. Yeah, and you sing tenor. Okay. Okay.
After we try to sing this, Jeff. After we try to sing it.
Do what?
After we try to sing this one.
That's the try.
Yeah. You got a little message coming up, a show date coming up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll start this off, fellas, myself with the guitar. Keep it that way. Yeah. Keep the cost down, all right. Let me see how I did it. Wait, I'll be right back.
Thank you, good.
That's it, somebody did, yeah. Smoky Mountain memories about my home in Tennessee. I was such a fool to leave her all alone. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams unknown. Misty-eyed they cling to me, my Smoky Mountain memories. Old gray man with the dog asleep at his feet plays a worn out fiddle full of melody. Smiled in his eyes, the lines on his face told me as much as the tunes he played. Talking about my Smoky Mountain memories, about my home in Tennessee. I was such a fool to leave her all alone. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams I made it through again.
Thank you.
Had a few boo-boos there, we made it all
Been a
right.
while. Sorry about that.
We made it all right.
We didn't rehearse, so
No, I never have rehearsed anything.
I know that, sir.
Me and Ralph Stanley never did tune arrangements. We never practiced anything.
I'm gonna tell y'all about a show here, but I'm gonna tell a real quick story and I'm gonna get off here, okay? And I thank y'all very much for allowing me to mess up for you in front of you. But first record I was ever on with Larry, I still record, sorry. And we went and he gave me the honor to be on it. Sung with him and played the bass. And he told me when to be there, so I got there and I was all excited. I was a young boy in my 20s, early 20s, and he wasn't there. So we waited a little bit, and me and this engineer man, if you've ever been in the studio, it's kind of looks like this, but it's a room. But anyway, we went ahead and started. We got about 4 or 5 tracks done, and I'd been working on it. I thought I'd done a wonderful job. I was tickled to death, you know. And true story, Randy. And so here Mr. Sparks come in, and he said, well, let me hear what you got, fellas. So we went through number 1. We got about just a little bit of it through, and he went, nope. And we went to the next, and he went, nope. So this was becoming a trend, and I was ready to get my stuff and go home, you know, because I thought it's over before I got started. But he went in there and showed me what he wanted, and by the way, he can sing tenor too, by the way, y'all, if you've ever heard him. But so I went in there and basically mocked what he wanted, and he let me stay with him, and I appreciate it.
You did a good job.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And that's a true story. We stayed there. We got in bed about 5 o'clock that morning. And the next record I was on with him, I was very prepared. And I waited on him to show up.
You've got the music in your heart, and you love it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad you learned that.
Thank you. I better get to talk about this before I bore these people to death.
All right, thank you.
So anyway, me and Larry's doing a show next month. It's Friday, June the 27th. It's in Lebanon, Virginia. Just right over the mountain over here. And Russell Theater, they restored the theater there. It's a wonderful theater. It's real old. I think Roy Acuff and everybody used to play there. So it's a real good place to listen to music. There ain't a bad seat in the place. Friday, June 27th. And you can go on Larry's website, or you can go on the Russell Theater. And I'm going to use my band to do some opening songs, and we're going to bring Larry on. And then I think me and him, if I get rehearsed up, we're going to do some toward the end together.
I'll be there.
So we really need y'all to be out here to this, okay? I'll be over at his table and we can talk about it. And they're already selling tickets, and they're going pretty quick, so we need y'all to go ahead and get on there and get them. And we thank you very much. Let's give Larry another nice hand, okay?
Good to have you, Jeff. We've done a lot of Jeff. He's a good fellow to have around and work with. All right, Jeff Brown. Lebanon, Virginia, coming up, our show. Okay. Now, this is a song I recorded some time back. We were in, last night, yesterday, we were in Cumberland Gap, Maryland, way up the road, state of Maryland. Did a show there at the place called Delfest. We played that yesterday. A little ways from here, but we did our show there in Delfest, Cumberland, Maryland, where it was. And had a good crowd. People enjoyed the show. And a good crowd there to play to, just like you folks here tonight. This evening. You're a good crowd, we appreciate you. Are you ready? You start this off? Tennessee 1949. I wonder if it's raining in the mountains. Wonder how the old town looks today. If the church is there beside the river, could I go back and find where Mama lay? Does life still go to sleep just after sunset? Are the berries still as big on the vine? Do old men sit and talk about the old days, the way they did in 1949? Oh, how I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, it would be so fine if I could just go back to 1949. I wonder if by chance they might remember the teenage boys so wild and fancy-free, who always loved guitars and country music. If I went back, would they remember me? I wonder what became of Catherine Akers, the girl who broke my heart at 17. I barely can remember what she looked like. 30 years ago, she was my dream. Oh, how I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, it would be so fine if I could just go back to 1949. For many years I've searched the wide world over for what I don't recall I didn't find. Now I'm searching pictures in my memory for Tennessee 1949. Oh, how I'd like to be back in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, it would be so fine if I could just go back to 1949. We're going to do, thank you so much. Let's have a good little fiddle playing. What do you say?
Okay.
Give the folks, what do you want to play in the fiddle?
I get an A, we'll do Sally Good.
Sally Good, and that's a good old tune there, Sally Good. It sure is. It's been around a long time. You play it mighty well.
We'll see what we can do with it.
Here we go, Mike, take it away.
All right, key of A.
Larry Sparks and the Lonesome Ramblers. One more time.
You didn't know. Lucky girl, remember the kickoff on that? Sir. You do? Well, let's try it. All right, here we go. Kentucky girl, are you lonesome tonight? Kentucky girl, do you miss me? Does that old moon shine on the bluegrass is bright as it did on the night you first kissed me? In the valley, the mountain so high, the sweetest place in all the world. In the cabin where it finds old the gold is where I left mine. Kentucky girl, Kentucky girl, are you lonesome tonight? Kentucky girl, do you miss me? Does that old moon shine on the bluegrass is bright as it did on the night you first kissed me? I'm far away from old Kentucky tonight, the blue-eyed girl that I love so. I'm heading home and the silk green light with open arms. She waits, I know. Kentucky girl, are you lonesome tonight? Kentucky girl, do you miss me? Does that old moon shine on the bluegrass is bright as it did on the night you first kissed me? We've enjoyed being with you folks this year. Hope to come back in the future next year, maybe do it again. Got a good crowd, speaking for my band, the Lonesome Ramblers, and myself, Larry Sparks. Thank you all so much. Good night. Kentucky girl, are you lonesome tonight? Kentucky girl, do you miss me? Does that old moon shine on the bluegrass is bright as it did on the night you first kissed me?
What do you think, folks? One more? I'd like to be a train.
I'll be back, okay? You be waiting. All right, I'll be it. You be ready to get your feet.
Okay, guys, he's going to do one more. The legendary Mr. Larry Sparks and the Lonesome Ramblers. One more time.
Thank you, folks. Phyllis there, Phyllis, the one who's talking to you, she takes care of the Facebook. She runs the Facebook for me and does a real good job on it. Phyllis Rice does a little booking for me along with control dates, and she does a fine job. It is in Freshisburg, Kentucky. All right. Facebook, Larry Sparks. Somebody say House of Gold?
Yes, House of Gold.
Okay. I gotta get out of tune with this one. This is also featured on the ministry and song. CD I have, an all gospel CD. And I think it's a good song. House of Gold. Some people still, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it will buy. Don't they know on the judgment day, gold and silver will melt away? I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and lose my soul. Your heart's not good and true. Sitting here now, what I say, fall down on your knees and pray. Jesus died there on the cross, so this world would not be lost. Sitting here now, what I say, for someday you have to pay. I'd rather be in the deep dark grave.
Good job, Larry. Thank you so much. What'd you think about that, guys? Well, you need to stick around. Call your buddies, tell them to get down here. We got a treat coming down. Hope you're all ready for it. I want to thank all of Ralph's help, his volunteers, all the people that makes this festival possible. It takes a lot of work to keep a festival going, and he's got a great crew. Sandy and Jimmy, they work hard. Tony and Doris and Seal and Bruce and Sadie and Terry. They're hard-working people, and they keep this festival going. They've got a lot of other people. Terry brings a crew up here. They work hard. Let's give them all a big hand that keeps this going and works really hard. We appreciate it. Appreciate you guys over there at the record table, Doris. Sadie, Sandy, we appreciate all of you. And Bill Johnson. Don't forget about Bill Johnson. He works hard too. I appreciate you, Bill. You're a fine guy. Appreciate you.